Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today I'm going to talk about Velvet Petals and some of the flankers. I decided not to buy Velvet Petals Luxe, and I'll talk about that when I get to it. But what I'm going to do is insert a picture of the bottle when I do post editing. So as you're watching that, there'll be a picture in there, but right now these are the set without it. So first I want to talk about Velvet Petals, the OG. So Velvet Petals on Victoria's Secret is listed as fruity for the type, and it has juiced plums, crushed freesia all night long. And I actually really enjoy Velvet Petals, obviously enough to have it in my collection. And so I will talk about the three that I actually have in my collection, and then I'll talk about Luxe and why I decided not to get it. So I hope that this will help you because I think most of the Untamed and Heat, I'm thinking potentially will be at the upcoming semi-annual sale, and then Velvet Petals Golden and Luxe are currently in the store. So stay tuned and we'll talk about the flankers. Okay, so the first flanker for Velvet Petals that I have in my collection that I think you might see at this next or upcoming semi-annual sale is Velvet Petals Untamed. I actually first purchased this at the summer semi-annual sale for 2022. So I'm thinking there may be a chance that there could be a few there, but you know, you never know with Victoria's Secret. So on Fragrantica, the main accords are woody, almond, nutty, fruity, sweet. And the notes are woody notes and almond. That's according to Fragrantica. And for me, what I enjoy most about this is the woody aspect. This is a floral. Velvet Petals is fruity, and I think this brings out the Velvet Petal Untamed has a kind of floral nature, which this whole Untamed collection did. I think they did this entire collection well. I have all of the versions in the different scents because I liked it just that much. This was one that I felt like made Velvet Petals better, and I actually like this version better than I like the original Velvet Petals, and I actually really like the original Velvet Petals. So it's a nice floral woody note, woody kind of scent. It, to me, you can wear this all year long. I don't necessarily think there's a season that you couldn't wear it. I think depending upon what you layer this with, you can wear it in the day or the evening. I just think this is, in general, a very well-rounded version of Velvet Petals. And again, this whole Untamed collection, in my opinion, was a really good, well-done collection. So that is Velvet Petals Untamed. Okay, so now for Velvet Petals Heat. This is another collection that I really enjoy. I enjoy the whole Heat collection. This came out in the summer of 2020, so I'm thinking this will definitely be at the semi-annual sale. So the notes in this are sugared iris, golden amber, velvet petals, heats up. This is just a nice, really nice summery version of Velvet Petals. I enjoy it a lot. I also like this one better than I like the original Velvet Petals. It's just, again, the Untamed collection and the Heat collection to me were just overall really well done, and I really enjoy them a lot. So this, if you like Velvet Petals, I really think that you'll like this version because I think it's just a summer version of Velvet Petals, if that makes sense. I think this shines in the heat, but I also think you can wear this all year long just because of the nature of how Velvet Petals is. So if you see it at the semi-annual sale, definitely at least stop and smell it. But again, I think if you like Velvet Petals, you will like this version, and that is Velvet Petals Heat. Okay, and now to a flanker that actually is still available. It's still on the website and it's still available in stores, and that is Velvet Petals Golden. This is part of the flanker line that came out probably the late summer, early fall, and This is classified as a floral gourmand, and the notes are toasted almond, radiant pear, and on the website it says jasmine petals. I'm thinking that might be a typo and it's jasmine petals, or I'm not sure if jasmine is a thing. But anyway, the Golden Collection to me is a nice collection. I feel like it's, you know, I like this collection. I like it enough to have it in my, personal collection. But it's not my favorite of the flankers that I've smelled in the past for actually any of the scents. To me, it is, it's a nice flanker, but it smells like velvet petals. It's just kind of velvet petals in a different packaging, in my opinion. This one even more so than others. This velvet petals golden to me smells just like a little bit maybe more sweeter version of velvet petals, with kind of toning down some of the fruitiness. But in general, like if I smell it, I know it's golden petals. If I smelled it, passing by, I would know it was golden petals, velvet petals. Again, I like it. I don't like it enough to back it up. I don't like it enough that when I finish this bottle, I would run and try to find, another one. But I like it. It's nice. It's a nice, soft, fall going into winter velvet petals. But again, to me, velvet petals is one of those all year round things that you can throw on, and this is no different. So again, I enjoy it. I will say that I like how they kind of tone down the fruitiness of velvet petals a little bit. I think that sometimes when people don't like velvet petals, it's because that fruitiness is just a little too much. And to me, and in my opinion, I like velvet petals, so I enjoy how it is. But I think some of the potential criticisms that people have about velvet petals kind of are toned down in velvet petals golden. And so definitely worth a sniff if you're a Victoria's Secrets and if you're a Velvet Petals fan. And if you're on the fence about velvet petals, I would say smell this one, because you may like this if you don't like velvet petals. And so that is Velvet Petals Golden. Okay, so the last one I'm going to talk about is Velvet Petals Luxe. And I actually don't own that, so in editing, I'm going to insert a picture of the bottle. And this is the newest set of flankers. It's been out maybe a month. This release kind of rolled out a little strange, like it was parts were online, nothing was in the store, then some stuff was in the store but wasn't online. But as of right now, everything seems to be both online and in stores. And the Luxe collection, the packaging is beautiful for every one of the bottles. And for Velvet Petals Luxe, it's considered a floral woody, and the notes are lavish starflower, patchouli woods, and dazzling jasmine. Now, reading this, I just knew I was gonna like this. I love patchouli, I love jasmine. Starflower, it's a hit or miss with me on that, but not definitely a scent that I usually shy away from. It's kind of, I could take it or leave it. But there was something in this when I sprayed it on the paper, and then when I sprayed it on my skin, that was very sharp and headache inducing for me. And I have no idea what it is, because I'm a patchouli lover and patchouli never gives me a headache. I'm a jasmine lover. Jasmine never gives me a headache. So I'm not sure what's in this that just kind of instantly made me realize, okay, I need to go and wash this off my skin, because this is going to lead to a really bad day for me. So I left it in the store, and and I actually tried it more than once, because the first time I kind of smelled it out of the bottle, but I was in a rush, and even just out of the bottle, I was like, I don't think I like this. But once I sprayed it on my skin, that's when I realized, okay, not only do I not think I like this, this will give me a headache. So I did not purchase Velvet Petal Luxe because of that reason. I don't think, it doesn't stink to me, but it's just something in there that just made me feel off. And so you know, it's just not worth trying to make something like that work, because that just isn't, you know, my vibe. So um, clearly, of the flankers that I've shown you, that is my least favorite, because I don't even like it enough to, you know, have brought it home. But I think, if you're a Velvet Petals lover, if you are a person that likes collecting the flankers for Victoria's Secret's core line, you know, Bare Vanilla, Pure Seduction, Velvet Petals, and Love Spell, give it a try. The bottle is beautiful. It really is. And I wish I liked it just for the bottle, but I'm not going to buy something just for the bottle. So that is Velvet Petals Luxe. Okay, so for a quick ranking, what I would have to say is my favorite version of Velvet Petals in my collection is actually tied between Velvet Petals Untamed and Velvet Petals Heat. If I had to pick one, like if I had to, I actually would give it to Velvet Petals Untamed over Velvet Petals Heat. But honestly, guys, those are like neck and neck. Um, to me, then again, I know this is a cop out, but the original Velvet Petals and Velvet Petal Golden, just barely Velvet Petals Golden to me, just because I feel like it's kind of a little toned down and more user friendly than Velvet Petals, although I really enjoy Velvet Petals. So that would be, you know, my number 3. But the original Velvet Petals is really, really close at 4. And then my least favorite of all of them is Velvet Petals Luxe. I just did not enjoy that, and it's something that when I put it on my skin just really was headache inducing for me. So those are my quick rankings. Okay, so I hope that this helped. I hope that if you guys are at the Victoria's Secret and you're thinking about it, you know, maybe can refer to this video and kind of make some decisions, especially like with budgeting on the upcoming SAS, because, you know, those prices look so good, and the next thing you know, you've spent way more money than you planned. And if Velvet Petals is on your radar, then, you know, I hope this video has helped. So as always, please check out some of our other videos. I have already done Bare Vanilla and Pure Seduction, and I have Love Spell coming, so look out for that. And check out some of my other fragrance reviews and layering combination videos. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys at the next one. Bye.